Really?
I'm gonna go ahead and restart my Hearthstone.
Good plan. I'm just spectating them. As we predicted, the Shaman has the Earthshock and the Echoing Ooze right now. Priest has Ancient Watcher Ironbeak Owl.
Definitely a good opener.
Second Watcher picked up as well. Wow. Ronker put some thought into this, maybe. The Shaman top decks a Haunted Creeper, plays it right off the top. I wonder if that Thought Steal drawn for the Priest. Watcher gets silenced and sent right to the face.
Playing very aggressively.
And I was actually correct about one thing. There is a Wind Fury drawn for Leobjorkman.
Just the card Wind Fury?
Yes, the straight card Wind Fury. I mean, it's the best Wind Fury enabler. Though slightly unfortunate, he picks up a Deviant Banana for his Echoing Ooze, not the banana he was hoping to find. So he actually makes 4 minions and does have the Defender of Argus in hand. However, Ronker has a Northshire Cleric now.
He's actually running Thought Steal in his priest deck, very control-y.
Yeah, very slow. Watcher Priest generally has to have ways to recuperate the card advantage you lose off playing Watchers.
Chooses to go face once again. Do you think this deck has been built around buffing his Watchers and high HP cards and then taunting them with Sun Fury and Argus?
Yeah, definitely. It seems like the way he's gone with it. The Shaman, something we were actually theorizing about yesterday, top decks Mountain Giant.
Mountain Giant.
Mountain
It seems
Giant.
like that would be a good card in theory, but in practice it doesn't seem like it would do very well.
Yeah. It's one of those. Does trade the 1/1 into his wealth and does a few awkward trades. Though if the Priest had a Mountain Giant right now, he could play him. So, watch your Sun Fury. Puts a hold on Leobjorkman's temporary aggression. However, Leo has 2 big bananas in hand. You can just make one big one.
Could definitely get rid of the Watcher this turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Another Sea Giant run for Ronker here.
Yeah,
Seem
more
quite a
Sea
few.
Giants. Seems good. Oh, he can actually clear the Watcher and keep another 3/2 if he wants to. I assume he'll kill the Sun Fury though, right?
He may not, but he does. I think he could have been able to just keep the 3/2 up and go face instead, because he would
No,
have been
look
forced
at,
to.
like, the bananas in this mode matter so much. I don't think there's any way he could have gone face there.
So a Noyotron and buffing it up. Just a bunch of taunts in the priest's deck.
Becoming giant. But speaking of giants, Leobjorkman has picked up his own. Though a problem with it is he probably has to trade in the Argus, so it doesn't just get killed for free.
Yeah.
But that seems fine. I think if he's going to play a giant ever, he should play it now. He can actually play, if he trades off Argus, he can get it for 5 mana. Because he gets the banana, so it's cheaper.
Yeah, that is true. And he could get a banana to make it even stronger. So a big banana's the Mountain Giant. Let's see if the priest is... I wonder if the priest is running any big game hunters.
Maybe. Seems like a tough card to fit compared to how many cards he has. Though if he doesn't kill this giant, things could get bad because Leobjorkman is still holding that Wind Fury. And
Yeah,
10 is a lot of damage.
You could even Wind Fury to kill it and then go face. Doesn't even have to worry about the taunt.
Yeah.
Clockwork
Goes
Giant.
straight face. Clockwork Giant picked up for Leobjorkman as well. I assume he'll do Slam into play. Oh my gosh, he's just playing Giant Shaman. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool. So he's going for Giants
Well, he actually
and
kill
giving
it
them Wind Fury.
first and put the Clockwork down to 5 mana, to costing 5 mana. Because it gives his opponents a banana. Oh my god, I think this guy broke the format.
And he can give those Wind Fury as well.
Yeah, with the Rock Biter and the bananas in hand, that's so crazy.
I didn't even think about it this way.
Light of the Naru picked up for the priest. He can actually now clear the big giant, the 10-4. But he does give Leobjorkman a 1-1 in that case.
It's definitely the most interesting way I've seen this game mode played.
Yeah, agreed. It's awesome.
So trying to use the Pyromancer to clear everything. Or at least clear the Mountain Giant.
Yeah. And Pyro's always going to clear the mountain, I think. Light of the Naru, yeah, should definitely go on the Pyro. Interestingly enough, he didn't play Northshire first. Decides the heal is more important. Or the Creeper, even. But... wait. Does Leo just win?
How much damage does he have?
Yeah, that's it.
28 damage in one turn.
Oh my god, that's insane. Oh my god. Oh. Trollden, please. Get in here.
15 damage with Wind Fury. Or 16. No, 17.
34 damage.
In one
Straight
turn.
to the face. I mean, I actually talked about this before the game.
But I didn't think about it going on Giants.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they must have gotten disconnected. So... I'm currently spectating this player. I'm certainly not currently spectating this player. Anyhow, that was a crazy, crazy game.
Yeah, I definitely didn't think... He's probably one of the only people who's thought about that version of a deck, or a kind
We were
of deck.
actually discussing the Giants earlier, but geez, the Giants with the Wind Fury is something I didn't think about.
And he even has the Rock Biter to buff it as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good. I mean, Rockbiter would also just be played as early removal, so... Looks like we're just starting game 2. He's also playing Sun Fury and Teacher in his deck, it seems.
This is the kind of stuff I really wanted to see in these kind of tournaments.
And he kept Clockwork Giant. Oh, the game's playing out a bit fast, so I assume it's me that's, yeah, a bit behind here.
So it just throws out the Sun Fury.
Makes a lot of sense. Priest isn't exactly putting a lot of aggression on him. And the Priest can actually taunt a bag here. Which will stem any attempts Leo has at attacking. Manatide Totem, quite an interesting card in this mode.
I'm not too sure about Manatide Totem. Maybe it's just to draw more of his combo pieces.
He also has Mountain Giant in his deck, so he has to have some card draw, I think.
Yeah. Holy Fire, though.
Holy fire. I mean, the Manatide's gonna get right silenced. Interestingly enough, this board looks completely unlike anything we've seen so far in the tournament.
Yeah. Very control-y Priest versus a very, I don't even know, an interesting combo Shaman.
I mean, I assume he's only playing 1 or 2 Wind Fury, right? That can't be too ridiculous of an assumption.
I assume he's only going to play...
The thing
He might
about
be playing 2 copies of Wind Fairy and maybe a Wind Speaker.
the thing about that's going a bit deep. The thing about maybe like old combo shaman, not even combo shaman, old mid-range shaman used to play Leroy Jenkins all the time. And you just play Leroy and Wind Fury because sometimes you could just get value out of them other ways, right?
Yeah.
I feel like his deck is built kind of that way. The bananas come in for free, and sometimes you just kill your opponent with the bananas and Wind Fury. Oh, looks like Lightning Storm here. He can actually Rock Biter his Sun Fury after that to kill the O2. Or to kill the 4-4. And Clockwork Giant is going to come down next turn.
That's if the priest... Well, it looks like it's going to work. Priest will probably only play...
Yeah,
one
though
card.
he's overloaded, so 1 card is too much.
Can really only play Echoing Ooze and the banana, but he doesn't really want to play the banana.
Especially when he has the Mountain Giant, he wants to hold off a bit. This play's gonna go a bit slowly, I think, interestingly enough.
No taunt or silence for the Ancient Watcher.
Yeah, it'll just kind of be there. Plays it mainly to, I imagine, to get rid of stuff for the Clockwork.
He's thinking about playing the Pyromancer here. So Ghostface. And I'm surprised he didn't play the bananas.
Yeah, especially when he knows about the Clockwork. He's gonna get a nasty not surprise from this Giant. I mean, Ronker can clear it, but I don't see any Shadow or Death, so that's gonna be really efficient clear. Or not going to be an efficient clear, more likely. But wow, the Sea Giant in Ronker's hand means he can actually play double Cleric and Sea Giant. He has to leave up the 8/8, but I think it's probably worth it.
He is also really... He's gotta be really scared of being one-shot by the Clockwork Giant anytime soon.
Right, I didn't even consider that. He might just be, you know, chicken.
I think he can kill the Clockwork Giant by reversing his
He's reversing his Trog and buffing it up.
his Trog and buffing it up, yeah.
Looks like he'll not play around it, though, which I do respect. But with the Argus in Leo's hand, this could turn really ugly for the Priest. With the Argus maybe buffing the 8/8 into a 9/9 and just slamming it in. There's actually other plays he can do. There's some ways he can get the Giant for cheaper this turn if he trades off instead of playing Argus, but he can also just play a Giant. I think that's probably fine.
Yeah. Lots of Giants on the board, almost one of every kind.
There's so many Giants. I'm so surprised too, because I definitely didn't expect that to happen.
Well, with all the minions that are played, even a 0 costs silence. With all the minions that are played and all the bananas that are put in your hand, you do get to play those Giants even sometimes earlier than you do in Constructed.
Mm-hmm.
So just trades off his Giant for the opponent's. And I assume he's going to make a Pyromancer play here to kill all of his opponent's minions.
Can he kill the Giant? Yeah, he can definitely kill the Giant. Silence is an interesting choice, but a logical one.
Do you think he's going to... No, I assume he's probably not going to silence his Watcher.
No, I can't imagine. The problem for Leobjorkman here is he really wants to kill off the Pyro, but he doesn't have... Well, now he almost has the resource to do so. Oh, but Wind Fury gets milled.
He doesn't really have any thing to attack with right now, though.
Yeah, but he might have, you know, especially with these really big oozes, something might have happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
he's not even making too many big oozes. I like how conservative he's being, actually.
Probably really wanted the taunt totem there.
Yeah, agreed.
Or maybe even the spellpower totem for a stronger rotten banana.
Oh yeah, that could have worked out. You're right. I didn't realize that even. Though 2 7/8s is going to be pretty challenging for the priest to deal with. He can actually pull it off. And if you draw something like a Circle of Healing, or even a Light of the Naru, he can get some crazy card draw with this Northshire.
The silence is going to be really useful.
The Silence is going to do about 6 damage. For 0 mana.
He's just thinking about how he wants to use the spells and all of his healing.
Yeah. Interestingly, yeah, the Silence is going to be really good, but I think he's definitely going to heal up a lot with, draw a bunch of cards with Cleric, right?
Yeah, probably.
No, he's decided against it. Instead, he's going to Holy Fire, I assume. That does just kill. Oh well, there's the Light Warding gone. Huh. That leaves him a much worse board than if he would have just. Yeah. Well, he's roped now.
It seemed like he panicked because he ran out of time.
And here,
Drawn.
I mean, he's gonna teach some classes now, I think.
Yeah.
There's no point in
has
playing the
Argus.
second. There's no point in playing the second teacher because he'll just get too many. You know?
Yeah, wants to have room to play the Lotheb.
Mm-hmm.
I am ready to learn.
Another Silence Drawn. He's running 2 copies of it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense in this mode. He's playing Owl, double Owl, I assume, and double Silence with the Watchers. Man, I'm almost sad these guys have to play each other. I really like both of their decks.
Yeah, we should have watched more of these games. It's so sad that we're just now getting to watching this Shaman.
Mm.
Is someone injured?
They're just going to buff up one of the clerics.
I'm not even sad, though, that the Shaman wins. I love this Shaman deck. It's so great.
Yeah,
Now he just gets
it's more-
to... Yeah, sorry?
It's one of the more entertaining ones.
Yeah, now he just... It's very flashy, to be sure. Now he gets
Do you
to
think
kill
he
off
should have Holy Fired there?
the teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Because he just needs to clear the board. Now he's just gonna start Flame Tongue juggling and getting bananas. This turn, dare I say it, is going to be pretty bananas.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not the word I used. He just bananas up the teacher, right?
Yeah.
Well, decides against it. Maybe he keeping them for some charge win for your combo?
I am ready to learn.
Maybe. He's got a full board now, so he can't Lotheb unless one of his minions are dealt with.
Yeah.
So now
Swaps
he's going to
the
Holy
teacher.
Fire.
Yeah. Plays the ooze and the banana, but sadly, I don't see the priest coming out of this successfully. Unless he top decks something like a light bomb, and even then, Leo's about to play Lotheb. Yeah, just plays Lotheb and gets ready
Argus.
to kill the opponent. Yeah.
Or even Mountain Giant and Argus.
Yeah, exactly. That works out. I just like Lotheb because that way his opponent can't light bomb.
Yeah.
That was my thought. Well, early Rockjaw Trog is not
Not what he needs here.
Yeah, is not light bomb even. He can actually know what he should do is he should. I don't know if he's Light Bomb stack. He can actually cleric and then heal teacher
Yeah, it's
for
a
the
fish.
desperation top deck.
So he is going to play the Northshire. If he's thinking about drawing here, he should have done that.
Yeah,
quite
we should have done
before
that
the-
before the Trog, so he could still top the Light Bomb, but... Oh!
Deathwing.
Deathwing? Wait, is he dead on board? Because if he isn't... Let's see... 5,
I
6,
think
7,
he's
8,
definitely
9.
pretty close to it.
9. The thing is, he can't actually play Argus. That's 9. Plus 8, that's... 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The Shaman's 1 damage off lethal.
That's ridiculous.
And he's gonna Deathwing!
But you have to remember that the shaman can easily get another rotten banana
wait.
off of his.
Oh no! He did the creative
Oh.
accounting. He found. Oh my gosh, he found lethal. That's
I didn't even
impressive.
think about killing it.
Yeah. He rotten bananas his own 1/1 because his teacher is silenced, so he can